Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we're going to talk heavyweights, we're going to talk legends. Real quick, right? If you came in here before, and I told matter of fact, my very first video ever, I explained who my favorite athletes are. If it's tennis, it's going to be Monica Seles, right? For women, then maybe Roger Federer for men, followed by John McEnroe. You go to basketball, it's going to be Hakeem the Dream, Olajuwon. You know what I'm saying? I kind of, in boxing, my favorite heavyweight is Lennox Lewis. Favorite fighter, Roy Jones Jr. But heavyweight, Lennox Lewis. And we'll stop there. Most of the people that I like are people who don't get the props that they deserve. And Lennox Lewis is one of them. And now we're going through that right now, what we're going through. He's getting flack for saying he beat Mike Tyson. Or a lot of people are like saying, well, prime Mike Tyson would beat Lennox Lewis in his prime, right? People always say that. And Lennox Lewis was on Joe Rogan talking about he beat a prime Mike Tyson. I don't agree with that. Mike Tyson wasn't in his prime when Lennox Lewis beat him. I don't agree with that. I don't think so. But neither was Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is older than Mike Tyson. People get that mixed up. Oh, if Mike Tyson wasn't in his prime, but Lennox Lewis, you were in your prime, even though you're older. So before I even get on some of the stuff, I'm letting y'all know, Lennox Lewis, I'm a little biased here. Because that was what irked me back in the day. Lennox Lewis has been trying to fight Mike Tyson forever. Okay? Even when he was in his prime. That 18-month prime that we give Mike Tyson from 86 to 87, right in the middle. We give him that, right? Like, and nobody beat him in that prime. Listen, Tony Tucker took Lennox Lewis the distance when he got that IBF title. I say it all the time because Lennox Lewis is about the same size as Tony Tucker and about 20% better. Tony Tucker's a good fighter. Don't get me twisted. But Lennox Lewis is about 20% better, which means, damn it, in your prime. They sparred back in the day, and there was a good sparring, too, from what you hear. Right? Mike Tyson ain't beating Lennox Lewis. He could have, maybe, but from 2 out of 3, I got Lennox Lewis. Even then, in his prime. That's the reason why. You know why Mike Tyson fought Evander Holyfield? For the people that don't know, he fought Holyfield, and they paid Lewis $4 million to step aside so he could fight Holyfield. Holyfield will tell you to today. It's because Mike Tyson felt as though Holyfield, he was the easier fight. Okay? That's what happened. So don't be pushing up on Lennox Lewis. None of you. That's boxing royalty, and he was better than Mike Tyson. And these primes that we keep getting. How you going to give somebody 18-month prime? Did anybody do anything to Mike Tyson? This is the same thing that I say about this guy with the same name. Got named after Mike Tyson. Tyson Fury. We do the same thing with Deontay Wilder. Right? Tyson Fury got fat, doped, and did things. No one else did nothing to him. I can see if somebody did, like my girl, Monica Seles, somebody stabbed her. So the number one player, Steffi Graf at the time, could become number one in tennis. And that happened. Right? That's different. She got stabbed on the tennis court in Hamburg, Germany. That's different. No one did anything to Mike Tyson or Tyson Fury. They did those. So the guys that are disciplined, right? Still fighting, Lennox Lewis, disciplined. He's getting, people can come to him and say, hey, well, it's a dude that's not. It's better than you, and he would have beat you then and that. No, not. He would have never beat him. Prime, and he didn't later either. He got whitewashed when they finally did fight. Right? Lennox just was living the life, just like Deontay Wilder is now. That's why I like Deontay Wilder. Same like Lennox Lewis. They don't get their love. People that like Anthony Joshua don't want to fight him, but they'll say Joshua can beat him. Mike Tyson don't want to fight Lennox Lewis, but Mike Tyson would smash him. Doesn't work that way. You can try it, but it'd be people like me to make sure that that's not right. Lennox Lewis is better than Mike Tyson. He would have beat him in his prime, 2 out of 3, and he would have beat him later like he did. And if the guy who doesn't want to fight the other guy has to stop being better than the guy they don't want to fight. Right? We're always doing that. We're going to be doing it with Lomachenko. We do it with Golovkin. Golovkin's better than Charlo, ain't he? Don't want to fight him. Golovkin's better than Andrade, ain't he? Don't want to fight him. Canelo's better than Andrade, isn't he? Don't want to fight him. Canelo's better than Charlo, isn't he? Don't want to fight him. Lomachenko's better than Devin Haney, isn't he? Don't want to fight him. Right? Anthony Joshua's better than everybody. Right? That's how we roll. Mike Tyson is better than Lennox Lewis. He would have beat him in his 18-month prime because he didn't do that to Tony Tucker. He barely got through that. He beat Tony Tucker. Not a decision, close one, right? Put Lennox Lewis in Tony Tucker's shoes right then. Isn't that Mike Tyson's prime? You don't have a leg to stand on. And another thing is, if a guy has a 2 or 3 year prime, don't compare him to someone who had a 10-year of discipline. It's not fair and it's not right. Lennox Lewis is damn near the GOAT. In my opinion, he is. But I understand that through everybody else and all them people, got some older guys back in the day and all that. But them older guys, man, if he's 6 foot, 205 or 210 pounds, you're not beating Lennox Lewis. And I don't care what your name is. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And don't be messing with Lennox Lewis. Now I'm up out of here.